You guys got to hit the little button to agree to stay on now that I'm recording. So please hit the little button because I think this would be great to share on YouTube. So we're halfway through the year. And the unfortunate part of that is real estate is a 90-day cycle. So July, August, September, we're really already in September when it comes to income in real estate. So I'm going to share these 9 things that if you implement today, you'll guarantee crushing the second half of the year. And most importantly, building momentum into 2022. So the first way to crush 2021 is give gratitude. We start this meeting with bucket fills. And some of you might think, well, what do I have to be grateful? What is a bucket fill? And gratitude is a muscle. Gratitude is a muscle. So the more that you give gratitude, the easier it becomes. And another way to look at gratitude is before you make a call, give gratitude to the opportunity of making a sales call and watch the energy come back and around. Next, create and look at your growth plan. The purpose of a growth plan is to think ahead of what your month and rest of the year should look like. So I shared Mega Camp in August. That should be on your growth plan for August. Bold will be coming in October. That goes on your growth plan. By the way, Bold is coming back in person. So exciting. Yet the purpose of a growth plan is to think ahead of what you will do as a professional to grow spiritually and intellectually and as a business owner. So look at a growth plan and plan what books you'll read, what classes you'll take. And if you don't know, ask. I can think of one thing that you can put on your growth plan right now, Ignite. Do the self-study Ignite for the rest of June. So growth plan. Number 3, understand that the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. 80%, 8 out of 10 appointments that you will set won't come from the first time you call someone. Let that sink in. Out of 10 appointments you schedule, 8 will come from the 2nd, 3rd, 10th, 15th time you call them. So understand that the majority of what you will earn will come from follow-up, not the first time you call someone. So in the second half of the year, keep calling, keep following up, ask for appointments. Think of follow-up also as the rule of 3, meaning call someone at least 3 times before you get discouraged at all. Because they could be sick when you call. They could be on vacation. They might even be at work each time that you're calling. So mindset matters, gratitude matters, spiritual growth matters, and understand the fortune is in the follow-up. Next, commitment. The Wheaties of success. Commit to your growth plan, commit to your goals, commit to your business, and you will crush 2021 building into 2022. Next is front load your month. Front load your month. Set your goals. For example, I will sit on 10 appointments this month. Well, Tuesday is the 15th. Front loading would mean we'd be at 7 by the 15th. Because we're front loading instead of being at 5, which would be halfway. Focus on crushing your goal in the first 2 weeks, hitting your goal by the 3rd week, and building momentum for the next month in the last week. Front loading is one of the most important things a salesperson can do. Robbie, you and I have talked about this one a lot, right?
Yes, Lee, that's correct.
Yeah, front loading is the recipe for not being burned out. There is nothing more frustrating than being in the last week and having to just go, 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 because you are committed, number 4, you're committed to your goals, but you don't front load them. You stress, scratch, and claw the last week to then start the next month and go, oh God, I'm so burned out, it's so tough. If you front load your months, the last week builds momentum for the next month. So let me get a little feedback on the first 5. Buffer, well done, Robbie. For those sales ninjas, we're halfway through the 9 ways to crush. What do we like here? What do we, some feedback? Lance says, so true, I need a vacation from the last week of the month. Yeah, because front loading didn't exist. What else?
Lee, this is awesome. And I just want to add that you also taught this to me about a couple years ago, and you keep on repeating it. And it's something that has definitely helped myself and my business, increase as far as especially committing, because every time we hit our goal, we have to recommit to the next year. Once this year is over, we have to recommit to our goals for next year. Yep. So it's not something that's as it ends, it's always something new that you have to commit to. So this is great. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure. Thank you for bringing in some input. Anyone else? As I go to the second half of the 9 ways. All right. Number next. Visualize your week and each day. Visualize your week. I do a technique called the Sunday System for Success. And so on Sunday, I plan out my week and I visualize what Monday would look like with my appointments, how they will go, how they will turn out. Then on Tuesday, then on Wednesday, then each morning, I take my calendar, show you guys, I take my calendar and I then write out each appointment, each thing, and I visualize a perfect way for it to go. And the interesting part is Robbie shared with me one of my appointments today postponed till 2 weeks from now. And I visualized this morning what it would be like should they cancel, should they cancel, because catching a flight, every domino had to come into play today for me to get to New York tonight. And the beautiful part is this person moved their own appointment because visualization and putting things in the universe does a lot of heavy lifting for you. So I thought I would share that and how this truly can work in your benefit in building you and your business. Number 7, own your calendar by time blocking. Time blocking is a skill, y'all. So the best way to look at time blocking is think of being in high school, where you would show up to first period, you'd be at first period till the bell rang. Bell would ring, you would take a break or go to your locker, get your next class. Bell would ring, you'd go to second period. Then a bell would ring, you would take a break, and then you would go to third period. Time blocking is just like that. You take your top activities, put them into a time block, and focus only on that activity during that time period. Number 7 is one of the most important ways to crush 2021. If you time block and visualize, woo-wee. If you time block and visualize, you've already set yourself up for success. And 8, my favorite bold law. Be, do, have. Be present. Have the right mindset. Stay engaged. Do the activities. Have the right mindset, do the activities. Have the right mindset, do the activities. Have the right mindset, do the activities. Then get your results. Have your results. Be, do, have. It starts with your mind, then do the activities, and then have the results you're looking for. This is my favorite law from Bold. And last but not least, be a steward of your money. Be a steward of your money. So what does that mean? What does be a steward of your money mean? Well, I think most importantly is if you don't know where your money situation is, positive or negative, then our motivation to do the right activities goes out the window. So if we're a steward of our money and we know we have $30,000 in debt, then being a steward of our money will be, what is my plan to get out of debt? Then now I know how much money I need to make. Now I need to know how many deals I need to close and what activities must I do to achieve that goal. If we're not in debt and we're investing, where is our money going each month? What are our investments bringing as a rate of return? And what is our true net worth? And if the net worth is not where we want it to be, being a steward of our money is knowing where we are and having a plan to climb to the location we're choosing. I am extremely passionate about knowing where my dollars go, knowing how I can grow as a businessman and as a steward of my money. And if that's something that you're interested in growing and learning more about, put a comment in the box and we'll make sure we have a class next month on balance sheets and net worth calculators and all that fun stuff. So this is your opportunity. Put that stuff down. And yes, I can share what 6 through 9 is. There it is. Visualize, own your calendar, be, do, have, and be a steward of your money.